often feel in life there are things that are too crooked to be made straight. There are things that are so ruined, so destroyed that they cannot be built again. Things are so twisted that they cannot come out right. And I'm sure we can list a lot of things like that. And this morning, welcome to this morning's Jolt, and hope you can come along in your thoughts, in your heart, with God, with these simple thoughts from the Word. In Isaiah 40 verse 4, we see a description of our God that is quite heartwarming, that's quite amazing for us. It says, "Every valley shall be exalted, and every mountain and hill shall be made low, and the crooked shall be made straight, and the rough places plain." And I just want to focus on that little portion. The crooked shall be made straight. Our God is in the business of making crooked things straight. Something that just was not right, and he makes it straight. It's like building a highway, over rough terrain. That's how he is. I think at least we could at least list 3 things that are too crooked to our minds for us to ever have the hope of correcting, of getting them right, of making them straight. One of them is death and the grave. Hebrews 2:15 says very clearly that all men, all people, throughout our lives, we were captive to the fear of death. And of course there are some people who will boast and say, "Oh, I'm not afraid of death." But just you wait until cancer knocks on the door, or war arrives in the country, or their years utterly are spent, and then they can hardly think of anything else than death and their fear of it, and it fills their lives. But that's just, the Word of God is so right about that. We have that problem because death is so crooked. We don't handle it well. It's not right. Nothing is right about it. Nobody deals with it well. It's not possible because it's just too crooked for us. But then Hebrews 2:14, Jesus came so that through death he might destroy him that had the power of death. That is the devil. He came so that through death he could destroy him who had the power of death. That is the devil. Okay, that's a wonderful statement. We would say, "Well, Lord, how do you intend to destroy death? How do you intend to make death straight? It's impossible." And then he just, in his own, as God usually does in his topsy-turvy way, he just says, I'm gonna do it via death. I'm gonna die. That's how I will do it. Wait. By death you will destroy death. And he says, yes, that's exactly how I will do it. And that's how he has done it, right? That's how he did it. He defanged death for us. He kind of wrested the sword of the fear of death from Satan's hand, that he can no longer manipulate and control us by it. And that's why Paul could say in 1 Corinthians 15:55 and on, "Death, where is your sting? And grave, where is your victory?" Like all those amazing verses. And that's beautiful because in God's presence, in his presence, the crooked things are made straight. It's an amazing place, God's presence, God's will. Our lives as believers are filled with God healing things, making crooked things straight, making wrong things right. This is who he is in our lives. And, it's beautiful. Death is one of those things. If we can say with Paul, as he said in Philippians 1:21, "For me to live is Christ, and to die is gain." If we can say it with him, what then could he not fix in my life? If that is true. If something as final and something as universally feared and something as crooked as death could be dealt with, then what is hopeless? What dare we not pray for then? I think we can pray for anything and everything because he has already done it with death. He has made the impossibly crooked thing straight for us. Remember this as you pray today and as you pray on. Our God is the God who has made crooked death into a straight shot for us into the presence of God. 2 Corinthians 5:8. There is no question. As you pray for yourself, your loved ones, as you pray for the impossible today, just have that certainty and trust in your heart. Yes, my God is the God who has made crooked death into a straight thing for me. God bless you with these thoughts, and hope to see you soon again.